Welcome to the San Bernardino International Airport informational video series. This presentation will provide information on local flight procedures for aircraft landing and departing SBD. Air traffic at the SBD International Airport has increased in recent years due to growing demand for general aviation, business aviation, air cargo, and passenger aircraft services at the airport. The sizes and types of aircraft operating at SBD vary greatly, ranging in size from single-seat aircraft to the world's largest cargo and passenger-carrying aircraft. Adding to the airspace complexity are the numerous aircraft operating at multiple surrounding airports, such as Los Angeles International Airport, Ontario International Airport, and Redlands Municipal Airport. This busy airspace is also surrounded by restricted military airspace and mountainous terrain. Air traffic controllers must keep aircraft properly spaced and separated as they move through the system. The SBD International Airport is a single runway airport with arrivals and departures sharing the same runway. Air traffic controllers must provide direction and speed instructions to pilots in order to manage and maintain a safe flow of aircraft, both in the air and on the runways and taxiways at the airport. For optimum operation of an aircraft, it is preferred to both land and take off into wind. In Southern California, the prevailing wind comes from the west. Consequently, planes at SBD will typically take off towards the west from runway 24. However, arrivals at SBD will either land from the west or the east, depending on wind speed, wind direction, the type of aircraft, and other operational factors. Smaller general aviation aircraft are most likely to land from the east on runway 24, as smaller aircraft need to take advantage of the headwind typically coming from the west. Larger business jets and commercial-size aircraft operated by airlines and cargo carriers can land with either a headwind or a tailwind. These aircraft typically land from the west on runway 6, except when the winds from the west are too strong, and then they will land from the east on runway 24. Aircraft approach SBD from all directions and are directed by air traffic controllers into the local airspace on standardized arrival routes. There are two standardized arrival routes, the SBD Arrival Flight Procedure and the SBD Arrival Flight Procedure. These long-established procedures serve SBD and also Los Angeles International, Ontario International, and other surrounding airports. SBD is used for aircraft arriving from the northeast and northwest, while SBD is used for aircraft arriving from the east and south. Traffic volume, restricted airspace, mountainous terrain, and typical winds were factors taken into consideration in the design of the SBD and SBD arrival procedures. Once inside the local airspace, air traffic controllers provide instructions to pilots to join the Instrument Landing System, or ILS. The ILS is a radio signal beam aligned with the runway centerline that guides aircraft in a straight line approach to runway 6. Or, during strong westerly winds, controllers may direct aircraft to land on runway 24 using visual navigational procedures. Arrival procedures for runway 24 use advanced satellite-based technology for commercial aircraft landing at the airport. This approach is mainly used during strong westerly wind conditions, which are most common during summer afternoons. Some aircraft landing runway 24 fly satellite-based procedures beginning approximately 20 miles from the airport. To meet safety requirements, this series of turns was designed to avoid the airspace above Redlands Airport, a nearby acrobatic flight area, and the nearby mountains. As opposed to flying visual navigation procedures with little guidance, this satellite-based procedure guides approaching aircraft on a more predictable and stabilized path. This procedure was designed to minimize flights directly over residences in the communities of Redlands and Highland to the extent possible. A more stable flight path means less need for the pilot to adjust engine power during descent, which can result in lower noise and air emissions. This video provides a basic understanding of the airspace and flight procedures surrounding the San Bernardino International Airport. For more information on the airport, please visit our website